Hey everybody, welcome back to Runaway Trains. Thanks Nick for supporting. Nick, what is your YouTube channel again?
Georgie and Pennywise.
Georgie and Pennywise. You guys know the It movie, right? So please like, subscribe, and follow Nick on YouTube. Drake, what do we got here?
Today we have an authentic HO scale train set by Athearn.
An Athearn. Now we saw this at the Whistle Stop this week, and it was only $75. We're like, man, you can't go wrong with
There was two of these actually. There was the Union Pacific and the Santa Fe
and
train set.
we decided to get the UP because, I don't know, just because.
Because yeah. And also I looked on this box. There's an oval track in here, and it says power pack not included.
There was a tag on it that said $75 as is, no power pack, right?
Yes.
So go ahead, open it up. Let's see what we got. So what happened was at the store, there was no power pack, which is fine. We wanted the train. I mean, $75 for a working engine. You've got, what is that, a baggage car?
This is
United States Mail, what does it say?
United States Mail Railway Post Office.
Well, that's really cool. The Railway Express
Post
Agent.
Office.
I'm trying to read what that says.
Agency.
Railway Express Agency. Now I wonder, was this what that set was called, or?
This is a mail car, actually.
But I thought that was real cool. I just noticed that. I didn't even know it said that till right now. And then you've got a nice dome car.
Yeah, we got a dome car. And we also have a...
This is what is called a boat tail car, right?
Yeah, because it has
Boat tail.
runs off like that.
Yeah, let's get a good look at the end of that. I'm gonna move that towards the camera. You see how it's rounded like that, and then there's sort of a window. And now we learned something about these while we were at the Whistle Stop. They have these drums that lit up that would say the name of the train, like the San Joaquin Express,
Yeah.
or the Night Owl or whatever. There were some famous
Also-
trains that would run, and they would attach that at the back there. There was a box, and it would light up. What were you gonna say, Drake? Also,
I
what?
was going to say we also have one, but we have it in the daylight color.
Yeah, there's another one of those boat tail cars there in the daylight paint scheme. But here we are, we're talking about this UP, and when we're in the store and we opened it up, you know, we noticed that there's like the plastic wheels, and we're like, I guess this was maybe a cheap train set at the time. So we asked, hey, do you guys have like the metal replacement wheels? And they said, we sure do. And we got a pack of these. These were $15, and there's the exact amount of wheels that we need to do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 wheel replacements. We started that in the store just to make sure they fit. We got one of the metal wheels right there, and we got to get the rest of those done, because on the layout way down there, I don't know if you can see there,
The Cato signal.
we've got that Cato signal there, right there in front of our Carney's restaurant, and that works with metal wheels that help to let it know that, you know, the train has passed the signal, and the metal wheels are what trigger the sensory thing that's there, the sensor. And the locomotive, he tested it for us in the store, and man, it just
runs.
it just runs, man.
It takes off.
It takes off like an Athearn engine should, you know, and it has the dual flywheel motor in there,
Here,
and you can kind of see in between there's this sort of brass part there, in between there, and that's that big barrel that spins inside the flywheel. And I don't know how it works, but maybe because of the weight of that, it gives it a slower torque or something. Maybe somebody can explain that to us in the comments.
Here's one of the plastic wheels.
Here's one of the plastic wheels that we replaced. And I don't know if we're going to replace the metal wheels right now while we're here with the train, but we do want to run it for you. And something else that I just want to say regarding the set that we got today is the Bachmann tracks. You know, you have like a re-railer track, and then that's where the terminal would go. You could see it came with the wire. But you know, we don't use the Bachmann track, so we may end up donating this to somebody who has a Bachmann set.
Or we could use it on the point-to-point system.
We can also use it on the point-to-point, although it doesn't have the wiring that you need for the point-to-point system. We can wire our own wires into it, which was a project I actually did down there on our point-to-point. I did a few tracks on my own, wiring them in myself, but it was a pain in the butt, as they say. So I don't know, you know, you come across something like this in a train store. The price was right. It was $75 for 1, 2, 3, 4 really good, excellent condition vintage Athearn trains. I mean, you can't pass up a price like that. You got to get it. And even though it wasn't a complete set, it didn't matter to us because we just want the train so we can run it on our layout, which is what we're going to do right now. Right, Drake and Nick?
Yeah, we are.
Any of you model railroaders will recognize the re-railer that you use to get your engines on there. This is something we never really talk about, but I'm just going to move this for a second. This is a re-railer, in case anybody's wondering what that is. It kind of just fits right there in the track, so you just set your engines or your rolling stock. I'm trying to do this one here. You set them right there, and they just roll right down onto the rails, making it easy. Ooh, that's it. That's all you got to do. So we've got the engine, the mail car.
Also, the brake wheel has to face the engine, so.
All right, that's our observation car.
Or should I make it go now?
And then last but not least, we have our boat tail.
I'm going to put the metal wheel facing backwards.
Okay.
I'm going to pull this right there.
Am I good to go?
We're good to go.
Here we go.
And there it goes!
That thing's just going real good, huh?
When it lights up down there, too.
Look at the light on that thing.
Let's go, let's go! I kind of made a mess.
That's the best $75 we ever spent on this channel.
And then we're going to park it back over just pull it into the thing.
That's such a nice train. I mean, you know, these were budget trains when they came out, I believe, and it's just nice to see something like that. I think that maybe these were from the 80s or the 90s, he was telling us. And, you know, the fact that it's like 20 years old and it still runs, it's just amazing. I mean, for such a budget model, you got to give it up to Athearn for making such a quality product. The classic F unit there in the Union Pacific lettering with the yellow, and then I always like their lettering with the red with the little piping around the edges. It just makes it pop. I love that United States Mail Railway Post Office car there. That's cool. I didn't even realize it said that. And of course, the observation car, and most unique, I believe, is that boat tail car at the end there. Maybe we could pull it out one more time so I can get a close-up of that. Yeah. Isn't that cool? That's just like streamlined history right there. And anything else we want to say about this wonderful Athearn Union Pacific?
It's fast.
It runs really good for the price we got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think at any price it runs really good. So we're going to give it one more round, and we're going to say thank you so much for watching Runaway Trains. We'll see you on the next run.
Uh-oh. Come on. It's a little swirl down there. Go for it. Okay, pocket now, Joe. Alright, I'm gonna back it up. Yeah. Look at there. I'm gonna